Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are keeping well. I am Dr. Mercy, and we continue today with selfishness. Yeah, the last time we spoke about how do you exhibit characteristics of a selfish person, and talked about 10 items. So today we go further and talk of 10 others. How do you show or how do you exhibit selfishness tendencies? Interrupting others when you taking over and showing no regard of other people. You are in a conversation and you're interrupting others, you're not giving them a chance to speak. That is being selfish because they also equally have something to say. So let's be careful that we are not selfish. The other one is refusing to share. Whether it is time or it is resources or it is knowledge, it is information, whatever kind. For as long as you want to hold it to yourself, you want to deny other people a chance to have the same. That is being selfish. And this happens a lot of times in the office where one party has some information and the other parties do not have information. So they tend to, just to hold it so that they feel they are in charge. I am in charge. That is not just being in charge. That is being selfish. Then the other one is breaking promises. When you break a promise, somebody shares with you something and you agree, I'm sharing this with you because I would want you to support me, to help me. And then you go out there and you're sharing that information. That is being selfish. It's not fair. It's being very, very selfish. So it is good to be aware when this person gave you this information, how far was it supposed to go? I know Christians, we are very good at this. Somebody shares with you something and the next prayer meeting you go to, you are sharing as a prayer item. But what were you told by whoever gave you that information? It is important to know that that is not being fair. Also, not saying thank you. There are people who take others for granted. You go out of your way, you support someone, you are so kind, you are so inconvenienced as you supporting someone, and somebody just takes you for granted and moves on like nothing has happened. That is being selfish, because I believe you would not want the same to be given to you. You would want somebody to come back and tell you that, wow, that was very kind of you. You helped me here, helped me there, and all that kind of thing. So let's be careful to go back. And we've just been discussing with my son, and we said being grateful. Being grateful is an attitude. If you're unable to be grateful to a human being, how are you really going to be grateful to God? You're likely to say the things that you have them because you have really worked hard. You forget that there are people who work very, very hard, yet they are not where you are. So it is good to remember that when you are not grateful, it's actually being selfish, and it is also not right, and it is also not scriptural. The other way that you can show um, selfishness is being impatient, wanting everything immediately, regardless of other people's space or comfort. You ask for something and you want it, I want it now. And yet you know it is not possible, especially if it's something that somebody has to go and work it out. Giving other people time is being selfless. Okay? But when you demand some of the things now, and it is not possible, and you even want to hold people responsible, you want to call people names, that is being selfish. Considering that there is some work that needs to be done, it's actually being considerate. Yeah, and it's the right thing to do. The other thing is refusing to compromise. When you stick to your idea, you stick to what you know, and it is like it's a gospel truth. You do not give others room to share. You don't give others room to say what they think. That is being selfish. All right? It is being selfish, and it is important to know that it is not godly. The other one is getting jealous easily. There are people who are so jealous, and no wonder they can't support other people. No wonder they can't share, because they feel like if I support you and this and this happens to you, it's like you are taking away what belongs to me. And one thing that I have known about life is there is so much for you and I. So you don't have to be jealous about the other person. If I need to support you, then I'll support you without it, with no strings attached. I'll support you because your success is my success. All right. So let's be selfless and share and not be jealous, even as we support each other. And please note, when you constantly compare yourself with other people, and especially you compare so that you pin down the other person, it's like you are always in a competition. In this life, you don't need to be in competition. This space is so big for all of us. You will have, and I will also have. And you don't have to have what I have. You will have yours, and I will also have mine. So let's not be in competition. And instead, let us appreciate our uniqueness and embrace who we are, who you are, and who I am. That way, we'll be able to live with each other in harmony. We'll be able to love one another. We will support each other. There are people who celebrate when others fail. There are people who feel very nice and they really work it out that you fail. You must fail. It is like when you fail, they succeed. It's never like that in life. Your success is your success. My success is my success. And both of us can be successful. Yeah? You can be successful and I'm also successful. And our success stories don't have to be the same. After all, we are different. All right? So let's live in harmony with each other. Let's be selfless. We support each other. We love one another. We embrace our uniqueness. Thank you very much. Toodles and God bless you. Happy Easter Monday.